try this again. Hi, I was just needing to talk to somebody about rescheduling my induction. Do you want to call Dad? Hold on. Hold on, he might be busy, honey.
Hello?
Now you can say hi.
You having a rough day?
Today has been a freaking day. If it's not one kid crying, then it's the other, and they've just gone back and forth the entire day. I've been trying to get so much as my room picked up and my induction rescheduled. I had my OB appointment yesterday, and it went really well. No complaints. I did not get checked for dilation because Kenny wasn't there, and I just thought it'd be like kind of weird to get that done when all three of my kids were like right there. We did set up an induction date. I wanted the 24th and I wasn't available, so they did the 22nd, but then I realized after the fact that that would mean that Hendrix would miss out on like his last few days of school. He's already so sad that school is coming to an end for the summer, so I didn't want to take away like his last week of school just for my own selfish reasons. Like, I don't technically need to be induced. That, and when I was cleaning out his backpack, his teacher is doing a like get together on Saturday at McDonald's with all of his classmates so they can have like one final goodbye and like exchange numbers if they want. I first called the hospital because I wasn't sure who to call, because I'd already received a phone call from labor and delivery giving me like instructions for tomorrow. So I gave them a call to like see if I could reschedule with them, and then they directed me to my OB. So now I am waiting for my OB to call me back, but the receptionist like took notes so she knows when I want to like reschedule my induction, which would be for Monday. So even if it was like Monday night, that would be fine. I feel like that works out because then it's not like Hendrix gets out of school and then his baby brother is like immediately born, you know? We still have like one more weekend of like family time and just like soaking that in all together. I feel better about that. I'm just waiting for confirmation, so I'm hoping that like it's not too late. Pretty sure he has like claimed this chair. The other day he was just laying his head down like right here and just watching the clouds go by. His hair is crazy today. I still need to get my hospital bag packed, the car seat washed. Like, I have a good handful of things I still need to do before I'm induced. Or I guess I could still go into spontaneous labor. Like, I am almost 39 weeks, so like it could happen. It's so wild to me because like I've had all my boys by this point, so I've never been this pregnant before. But my biggest priority is to get Hendrix's sheets washed just to where he spends, I mean, we've all been sick. He is all about kissing baby brother, aren't ya? He kisses my belly like 100 times a day. I brought up the idea of him sharing a room with Bennett, and at first he wasn't like super crazy about the idea, but last night he like came into our room and asked if Bennett wanted to snuggle with him, so I think he's coming around to the idea. Regardless, I need to like wash his sheets and all that so we can kind of start that transition. I hope that you love your baby brother just as much when he comes out. This is my arm. Leg. Leg. Belly. Baby brother. You're so silly. Oh, I don't think brother liked that. Really? I got Hendrix's air purifier set up. It's definitely way smaller than the one that we have downstairs, which is great. I just need to find a different spot for it, I think. I don't love it on the floor. But I did get the one that has a like night light on there for him. I feel like if I maybe rearrange his dresser a little bit, I could probably fit it up here or even like hide it behind his TV. I have been struggling to finish one single task. It's like I start a task and I'm unable to finish it. So then I start a new task and I'm unable to finish it. Mainly because, like I said, my kids have just been really extra needy today. I have Hendrix picked up from school. This vlog will likely go into tomorrow. Kenny also texted me saying it was going to be a late night. He has like 9 rail cars that he has to fill. We're definitely hitting like that busy time of year. It's definitely going to be like an adjustment when the baby gets here. I know he plans to take like 2-ish weeks off, give or take, or at least what he can. And then I will be on my own. But on the bright side is that Hendrix won't be in school. So it's not like I have to adjust to 4 kids and school schedule. Like, we can just take our time and go with the flow. That is one thing that I have enjoyed with having my boys all in like the same months. I guess Hendrix was a little bit later. He was September, but he was the firstborn, so it didn't really matter. I didn't really have like a schedule to work around. But Bennett is May. This baby's gonna be May. Halston is June. Was not planned that way, that's just how it happened. It's kind of a bummer because I feel like now that Halston's old enough to do stuff this summer, he's not quite like a baby, we would be able to do more, but you know, we have a newborn again. I'm gonna try to tackle this laundry and then I need to go downstairs. I have not picked up from breakfast or from really anything today. Like I said, I feel like I've had a child crying at my feet most of the day, so I've been attending to them. Officially have a induction date. It's Monday the 27th. I'll go in at 6 p.m. I have to call at 5 to make sure like my room is ready and everything. And they're having me come in the night before because I have no idea if I'm like dilated at all or if there's any progress. So if not, then that gives them time to like give me medication to like ripen my cervix and then get the induction process going. And I can just like sleep through that. So that'll be kind of nice to just be able to like sleep through it, because anytime I've had an induction, I've had to come in early in the morning, or I guess with Halston it was like afternoonish. Biggest goals today: getting the car seat cleaned and my postpartum basket together. That'll take just a few minutes. I think I might brew some raspberry leaf tea just so that I can maybe kind of help with the labor process once it does happen. I'm trying out some new products this time. I have like the holy grail stuff, like the maxi pads and of course Dermaplast. That's always a must. These were also really great. I do not use this if I have any tearing. It's just like the surrounding areas, because sometimes things get a little messy, you know, so it's just like extra cleanliness down there. A few things that are new to me are these disposable postpartum underwear. They're supposed to be like the ones from the hospital. I really like the hospital ones. I also have the foam by Freedom Mom, as well as the Freedom Mom cooling pad liners. Normally I would use the Tux pads, but I absolutely hate how they fall into the toilet every time you go to like change out your stuff. I've heard with this you don't have that problem, but you still get the same effect, so I'm very happy about that. This is also a lifesaver. The hospital gives you one, but having this at an angle is so much easier. I know I had these the last time and I really loved them. First things first are pads. I don't really know how I want to put these in here. I should give them like these. And I'm going to lastly, I don't think I'm going to be able to fit very many. Oh, I might be able to fit like 1 or 2. All the extra like ice packs I'll probably just keep in the box because I have enough room on my shelf that I can just stick it next to this. But I highly suggest, if you're having a baby, to make yourself like a little basket of just everything. We have this like shelving system here in our bathroom, so I just keep it here. I may or may not even use all of that. It honestly depends on my recovery. Like with Halston, I didn't tear and my recovery was rather fast. It was more like the cramping and like the internal stuff, not my like lady bits. It was just internally. That is one task that I have out of the way. I know I have like through the weekend, but I just really want to be able to enjoy our time as a family before we go through like the change of having a newborn again, especially because like it's gonna be such a big change for Halston. He is such a mama's boy. I'm a little nervous, to be honest, because like even if like Bennett or even Kenny for that matter tries to like love on me, he gets very, very like overprotective and like get off my mom. It very well could just be a pregnancy thing, because like he'll kiss me and then he'll kiss my belly, so it's like he knows the difference. So maybe once baby boy's here, like he'll be able to separate himself a little bit from me. If not, it's okay, like it is what it is. I am very happy with how clean the car seat came out. It looks pretty dang close to new.
Yes. I can't find it. Can you give me a kiss?
I tried to go and walk with the boys, more or less. Halston and Bennett Hendricks was out playing soccer with friends and missionaries, and then Bennett wanted to go join, so he joined them for a little bit to play with like his little friend. So Halston and I like continued to walk around, and my cervix, like just everything in this region, like my hips, my tailbone, like everything hurts so bad. Now I'm in the process of making dinner. It's been a very, very tight week. We just had some things kind of come up financially, so we're just trying to eat with what we got. I remembered that I had some red sauce. I think I might have 2 jars. I also have this vodka sauce. Probably use both of those. And then I also condensed like a bunch of my spaghetti noodles, so I have like a whole pack of spaghetti noodles I can use. I also have breadcrumbs. So the only thing that I really had to pick up from the store was chicken. I'm gonna do like Parmesan chicken without the Parmesan because, like I said, we had to keep it cheap this week. I feel like that's like the downfall to relying on social media sometimes. With the kids being sick and me being sick and just like pregnant and everything, like I wasn't able to post as much, which means that my check was far shorter, which is expected. Like if you show up 1/4 of the time to your job, your check's gonna be shorter.